Okay, this is not looking good for my wrenching future here. This repairs with forged steel. And I don't really know where I can get steel, so I was just trying the streetlight here to no avail. Nothing off that one either. Oh, the wrench is about to break. I was just wrenching cars this morning because, you know, I want engines and stuff. I did get an engine and a battery, but, yeah, now my wrench is about to break. I wasn't really paying attention to that. I was thinking, you know, repair kit, no big deal. But, yeah, no, this is a big deal. I'm about to lose my wrench if I can't find something that has steel in it. Yeah, the other thing would be like a munitions box. I think you could probably get them off of safes, but safes have so many hit points that it would take... I would break the wrench before I got the 1 or 2 steel off of it. There's nothing in this part of town either. Maybe it's more of a... you see more of that kind of stuff in the cities? I do got a present for this dog that's over here. Is he still here? He's gone. We got chased out of here by a dog a couple days ago. Ooh, oh, a hunting knife. No way. I thought that was a gun for a second. That's a hunting rifle stock, a decent one, but I got my first official knife, a real blade. What does this repair with? Hold on. Forged iron, that's fine. I've crafted a whole bunch of that. I crafted myself a fire axe. I crafted myself a pickaxe so we can get started on resources. Nice. Also, I think I need to get the mini bike for dummies book. Paint, moldy bread. Right, mini bike. Is this unlocked? Yeah, no, it's not unlocked, is it? Oh, my bad. Yeah, so it not only has to be done in a workbench for the handlebars in the seat, but I have to actually find the book for it too. So we're making good progress on the mini bike. I'm sure we'll get there someday, but it seems as though we are actually not as close as I thought we were. Okay, I mistakenly called these two places here jails because I knew there was a jail over here somewhere. Turns out it's over here, so let's do this POI this morning and see if there's any, like, gun safes or anything in here. Now that I've got a nice set of iron weapons. Oh, there's a... oh, I thought there was a forge in there. Now that I got the nice iron tools, I want to see how easy it is to break into safes and stuff. There's nobody here. There's also nothing here. Just a sink. That was it. Okay, well, we're done with that one. Let's do this place over here then. I don't like my prospects here though, with a big crater in the rooftop. A basket. Pick up the shopping basket. That's a part of the mini bike. You can't drive without a basket on the front. A football helmet. What did I need that for? I forgot. There was something I was gonna craft that required a football helmet. Let's just look at the recipes here. The mining helmet, for some reason, right. I could probably do that now. Crossbow schematic. Not bad. Most certainly a workbench item, but should probably check on the recipe for that. Because that would be a huge upgrade over the primitive bow, right? Crossbow, iron, leather glued tape, and wood. We ought to go over to the workbench at Trader Joel's and get that crafted. That's relatively easy. Gotta test out my new knife here. 1, 2 with the knockdown, 3 for the kill. Not bad. Saves me a couple of hits. Okay, you hang out there for a second. I'm gonna do some crafting here at Trader Joel's. First up, we want the crossbow. It's got the book icon right because it's an unlockable schematic. So yes, we can just craft that. Good. Okay, so that's done. I could do the mining helmet. I need one more scrap plastic though. Well, let's see if Trader Joel is selling any. I've only found or harvested 3 of them in all my time here, so it seems to be a bit of a rare resource. Do you have any? No, of course not. Secret stash? Also no. Crap. Well, I brought some stuff to sell to him. There is a town relatively close by. Maybe we can check that place out, see if there's any polymer over there. I'm like 90% sure there's a wandering horde out here somewhere. I can hear them smashing themselves against the wall and the spikes and the barbed wire. Look at them all crawling around. What happened? Did they all lose their legs on the barbed wire? That's wild. All right, let me get out there. We'll fight properly. Wow, they are totally tangled up. Do I need to make myself some barbed wire or something? This is remarkable. It seems to be actually really effective. You know what? They seem to be really softened up, so I think I'll just work on my blade skill here. Oh, that nurse had antibiotics on her. Nice. Oh, and that last one just sprained my leg. One more over here. No legs. Barbed wire might be the way to go for a horde base. We could mix the barbed wire with log spikes, perhaps. Maybe throw in a couple of these types of spikes. I don't know. We wouldn't get any XP for the kills, though. Well, we're gonna have to make that decision pretty soon here, because Horde Night is just around the corner, and we're gonna start building a base here probably tomorrow after I do some resource harvesting tonight. I just need to get this last polymer somewhere. Yeah, where are we gonna get this polymer? I've tried axing. Well, I could try. I didn't bring the wrench with me, did I? I did not. I've tried axing a couple of tires and it didn't work. Nope. So it's not in there. Oh, wait a minute. That one actually gave me mini bike wheels. What? One of them or two? Because it kind of looks like two here. Can I scrap that to polymer or... No, it scraps to iron. Okay, good to know, I guess. There's a town just up ahead here. I might as well walk over there and see if I can find some polymer. Yeah, what's going on here? Lathan's Hardware. That's some kind of an apartment. Another cafe. There's another pair right there. What quality was that one? 126. Oh my god. I'm gonna have so many of these now. I feel like I'm lucking out on loot every day. Treasure map. Wow. I'm gonna save that and read it closer to home, because with my luck it would be, you know, somewhere over there in like presumably the snow biome. Okay, it's getting late. Let's see if we can get in here and find some polymer in this hardware store. Another treasure map inside the cowboy here. This is insane. We have two of them now. Stefan's and Nicole's. Forged steel, 9 of it in this destroyed workbench over here. Wow, whoa, look out! I'm bleeding, Let's get out of here. Moving kind of slow because of my sprained leg, but put that bandage on. Another painkiller and a can of pasta. Working stiffs box here, historically has been really good. Chainsaw parts, headlight. We'll need that for the mini bike handlebars. Another working stiff box. Yes, the 5 scrap plastics in a working stiff box. And okay. We probably need to get a move on now. Dress shoes. Here, I think I can just... I'll be back here at some point to finish looting. That's fine. We don't have to open up every container. This is the next town that we'll have to loot anyway, and it's not terribly far away. You can see my town just off in the distance there, and Trader Joel just in front. Mining helmet coming up in 30 seconds. That clears up the inventory a little bit. Got my crossbow. Oh, this is cool. All right, let me sell some of this crap to Joel so I don't have to lug it all the way around town. Mining helmet, only level 25, but honestly, I'm not wearing this for protection. I'm wearing it for the helmet light. Yes. Okay, not too bad. Get that on day 5. I can deal with that. Okay, well, it's gonna be a long slog back to the house, but I'll meet you there, and we'll come up with a plan for tonight and tomorrow. So we're gonna put the car battery in, engine in. So engine quality, I believe, correlates to the speed. Yeah, max speed right there at 13.5. But we got the mini bike wheels here as well, meaning all we need now are the handlebars, which we will require a schematic to obtain, unless we find them, I guess. Tonight, though, I need to get myself some iron, so it's time to start mining, or start a mine, perhaps. I don't quite know how mining works, though. Let's check out this little black spot over here and see if that's actually a resource or what's going on. Because you have these, and these are just a smattering of all resources, but I want to focus on iron. Yeah, here's the black spot. This is a lead node, I believe. Lead. Well, okay, so resource nodes are like little black dots, and they're kind of all over the place. Oh, we have an airdrop that we should track down. Oh, where'd those treasure maps lead me to anyway? Way off to the west and way down to the south. Well, I'm gonna chance it. Actually, I'm gonna heal up a little bit, and we're gonna strike off into the wilderness so I can stay productive through the night. Ah! Whoa, that scared me. Ah! Okay, maybe I don't want to be out at night. This is looking kind of dangerous. Ooh, I just sprinted. Yeah. Okay, I just splinted my leg that I had sprained earlier. That needs some time to heal. I can't run at full speed. Zombies can definitely run at full speed. Holy cow. I learned my lesson there. Was that a one-shot kill, though, with the crossbow? Yeah, is this like a really good weapon or what? Ooh. I suppose I do need to learn how to fight runners at some point. They are pretty strong though. Yeah, I don't want to get beat up. What if that was like, I don't know, Big Mama or a biker or something? No thank you. Well, the storm has passed. Perhaps I can just do some quiet resource collection really close to home. How's that sound? And that is lead. Okay, next up we have this one over here, which is lead. Okay, let's try that one over there. Lead again. Uh-oh. And I came out here looking for the airdrop, but I don't see any smoke anywhere. I don't really know what the airdrops look like. There's a POI down here that I can check on, though. Munitions box here gets me an AK-47 stock. All right. Compound bow grip and pistol barrel. And a working stiff box here for a couple of garden hose. I'm just digging a couple holes here. Scattered around, there's just sand. I wasn't sure if this was maybe like hiding ore below it. I don't know. I'm getting like sand and stone. Well, geez, I want to figure out what's down here. Oh, there's lead down here. Just like another lead mine. Yeah, more lead. Huh, okay. I wonder if I can find a little sandy patch like this that contains iron. Yeah, you see all these little, like, tan-colored specks everywhere? I want to actually find out if that's how you get iron. You know what, actually, let's proceed in this direction. I got two things I want to do at once. I want to explore around here for iron, but I also want to go get the treasure that's way, way off to the south. That's a long way away. Pretty much a whole day's trip, and I can see if I can uncover the airdrop again on my way through. It actually kind of looks like we're on the top of a mountain out here. This is elevation snow, not snow biome. This is just like snow-capped mountains. Oh, lumberjack. Right, I forgot about that guy. Yeah, look how high up we are. What's he have? Oh, a duster. Nice, already wearing one. Oh my goodness, look at this gem of random world generation. Is that a trader? It's Trader Bob. Oh, no way. Bob? Looks like Bob found the Fountain of Youth, and after selling him some of his own things that I pilfered out of his house there, we're on the road again to the buried treasure. Okay, at long last, we're at the buried treasure, but we don't know where it is, do we? Does it tell me anything? I don't know. There's no circle. It just says it's here somewhere. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna be here for ages trying to dig this up, aren't I? Okay, well, I'm gonna try my best to stand exactly on top of where the map icon is, and then I'll just start digging. Oh my goodness, I found it. Yes. Treasure chest, not even locked. SMG parts, 133 shotgun shells. I could probably find a use for that. Okay, it didn't take too long. I just dug in one direction, and then I started digging in the other direction, and just nailed it. So, that was lucky. Okay, safe and sound, back at the base, just in the nick of time. So once I get organized, I'm actually gonna return to my sand digging strategy to see if I can uncover some iron throughout the night. Oh, that one there was iron. I think that's your cue, is that you dig the sand on top. I'm gonna dig down and see if I can actually find real iron. Oh, there it is. I'm starting to wonder here if I'm doing the right thing or not, but that is official iron over there, I believe. Yep. All right, we're into it now. Well, after spending the whole night mining and digging up that treasure and then chopping some trees down this morning, I have come to the conclusion that mining is really difficult. You don't get a lot of resources and it takes a lot of effort to do it, and your stamina regeneration is so slow. Making some wood spikes, which I'm doing in the inventory. I also want to try out some barbed wire, so let's get like 12 of those crafted with the rest of the wood. I've already made up some cobblestone, but yeah, let's just turn this place here into a little bit of a horde base. We could do this, or we could try to build something from scratch, which could be a bad idea. If I'm gonna do it, it ought to be right here though, right? So that if something happens, I could potentially run away and get to safety over there. I think we could do that. We could make like a little tiny horde base here. It's only gonna be the day 7 horde, so I'm not expecting anything too terrible. Okay, so the big strategy back in the day here was to make like a castle, like a typical, just you could take any POI, dig a trench around it, fill it with spikes, and stand on the rooftop and shoot down on zombies. I think that was pretty much the strategy. So let's go with a 5x5, perhaps, cube, and I'll make a platform that I can stand on the top. Yeah, we'll make it like a turtle base so we can fight from below, and if things get too dicey, we can jump up to the top, I think. I hope that'll work at least. If all else fails, I've got the rocket launcher, right? Okay, that should be the framework for the base. Let's just get this upgraded now. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, there's wood, then wood 2. I think the top level can just be wood. Oh, I love how fast this goes. But the bottom here... Oh, that's iron. Wood, wood 2, iron, iron 2, iron 3... I thought we were going to cobblestone. Hold on. Cobblestone rocks. I've made plenty of those. What about flagstone blocks? Okay. I'm gonna have to craft these then. I'll have to, let's just try one and we'll compare like hit points. Can I safely pick that up? Yep, okay. Just put a flagstone block down here and 500, 1,000. I don't think I have the iron to do all of this up to iron. At least like the bottom part's all up to iron though. Can I go to cobblestone? What's after that? Concrete. Okay. That's what I want to do. Okay, so for the parts the zombies will hit, we need flagstone blocks. We'll need like, you know, 10 or so of those. I'll also need some bars, but iron bars are crafted in the forge, and they're really expensive. What about hatches? Won't we need at least like a couple of these? Yeah, I really have no idea what I'm doing and how I'm building this base. I think what we'll do, I'll dig a trench around the base up until the front. The front we'll leave open. The sides, we will dig down, and then I'll put the wood spikes in the ground like so, to kill the zombies. And I think those upgrade in the same pathway, right? Yep, up to iron. Maybe just do like a little iron tip on that, just for durability's sake. And then we'll fight them right in this line here. So we'll need a little bit of a specialized system there once I get around to it. I don't know, man. What do we want to do from here? I'm thinking bars on each side. Holy crap! Did you see all those dogs? No. Oh, right behind me. Up we go. That's why we live on rooftops. Oh man, look at them all over there. At least 3. There were more than that though. Oh yes, over there 4 more that I can make out. And there was the one that was chasing me. Coincidentally, I did find this dog days are over challenge on a zombie. Kill some zombie dogs. You know what? I've been saving this for a special occasion. I think I'm ready. Okay, I'd say it's about enough chainsawing. I'm down to 8 hit points, 7, 6, 5. I'm gonna bleed out. I'm bleeding out.
So the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Yeah, they're probably still here. All the work I've been putting in to get my wellness up, and bam, got hit with -10 right there. That's what I should have done all along, huh? Damn. Well, lesson learned. Wow, dog hordes are vicious, aren't they? I feel like this is a more dangerous looking dog than the one we have today, too. Gonna give myself a pretty simple floor to stand on up here. I'll just plug this in case zombies do get inside and I want to shoot down on them. Just leave that like it is. This all... yeah, up to cobblestone. And I'm out just like that. Wow, that didn't last very long. Out front here, I'm gonna try the barbed wire to see if I can get the zombies like hung up as they kind of come to the front position here. Whether they're like wrapping around the corner or coming straight from that direction. We should be able to catch them here. And additionally, I guess I'm gonna lay in spikes all the way around the log spikes. Gonna try bars on the front, iron bars. Hopefully that gives me a way to shoot through if necessary. And I'm gonna do log spikes across the top in case any ambitious zombies try to climb over. Last bits and bobs here. Okay, we're gonna do an interior bars. Get the hammer back out. I think I have enough cobblestone now, yeah, to finish off these upgrades here. I think that's probably just about enough, I would say. I'm nervous, man. I'm super nervous. Okay, so we got the blunderbuss, 35 shots. We've got iron crossbow bolts, 48 shots. We've got the chainsaw with 890 fuel. Jeez, I wish I had a better melee weapon, though. I mean, the chainsaw is my melee weapon for all intents and purposes here. I think, you know... realistically, what are we gonna get? Like 10 zombies here, I hope. Get a couple of torches so we can see what's going on tonight. And that is it. That is our day 7 horde base, for better or for worse. Yeah, I got the hatches upgraded. Just pull those up, and this is it. We're all locked and loaded and ready to roll here. In Alpha 16, our first blood moon, my friends, the horde is almost upon us. Here they come. We've got 3, is that it? 3 or 4, 5? 5 at a time? Okay, okay, let's get down here. I can hear him getting just crushed by barbed wire and spikes. Nice. Start blasting. Chainsaw if they get to the front. Bo had no arms. Wow, I'm leveling up back to back, up to level 22 now. Keep them coming. This is actually a really strong horde base design so far. Oh boy. The big ones are making it through though. That barbed wire doesn't last forever. Okay, the initial successes, the glory is starting to wear off. I'm having to conduct some repairs now to keep up. Another level up. Very nice. I'm trying to loot as I go, too, because some of these corpses are just disappearing after we kill them. Big Mama down. And it's suddenly a lot quieter. Just past midnight. I'm gonna risk it a little bit to get out here and start looting up. Moldy bread. Bullet casings. A dirty t-shirt. Not very exciting so far. I think I did pull a honey off of a nurse or something earlier. And yeah, not it, not it. How about now? Are we just getting like a slow trickle, or was that a zombie that was hung up somewhere? Oop, spikes are working out here, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a minute. There are more zombies trickling in. Look how beautiful the sky is. This is lovely. Yeah, who'd we have over here? Oop, yep, I can't stand too close to the edge here. I'll take trap damage, it says. Yeah, they're continuing to trickle in, it looks like. I guess I gotta sit tight here for a while. Another level up. 30 skill points to spend. I guess I'll just work on my blade skill and do a little bit of harvesting while I'm waiting. I wonder if you built like a proper corridor base, a la, you know, like the modern day meta, how would that perform back here in Alpha 16? Because back here in Alpha 16, there was no pressure to do that. All you had to do was this, just surround your base with traps and spikes and get the spikes upgraded to steel eventually, and you were golden back then. But I kind of wonder what a modern day horde base would feel like, if it would even work at all. Like, do the zombies, would they go on a complex path, like up a ladder or up a ramp to get to you, like up there? Do you think we should try that for the next horde? Well, let me know what your thoughts are on horde base fighting design and how we can use lessons of modern day 7 days and apply them to Alpha 16. And I think it's over now, so I'm gonna kind of come over here and get a bite to eat and rest up, get organized, and come up with a plan for tomorrow, where I think we'll probably have finished off looting this town and we'll be off to the next town. But it's quite a hike, so the pressure is on to get the mini bike. But anyway, thank you very much for watching my back here, and I'll see you first thing tomorrow morning. What do you guys think, man? Alpha 16 is actually not that bad. Everyone's been telling me all along that Alpha 16 is like the best version of the game. And yeah, there's definitely a layer of jank to all of this. And see, what people want is they want the current version of the game with modern random world gen, with modern characters, with modern zombies, with modern movement and combat, but with the old systems. You know, we want the wellness system, we want the crafting system, the weapons, the upgrade system, and the skill points, progression, everything like that. But I don't think we're ever gonna get it, so you know, we got to enjoy it while it lasts here. I have been thinking about how long I want to carry the series. I'd say at least day 14, day 21 are confirmed. We're locked in for that, but you know, we'll see where we're at when that occurs. We're about to hit like this kind of turning point where there's nothing left to loot in our town, so we will need to move, but we don't have the mini bike, so that's going to be really difficult. And I'd really like to go to a city, but the city is really far away, so you know, decisions will need to be made. By the way, I will be recording ahead about 4 or 5 episodes. I'm doing some traveling, so this next week for me is just going to be straight recording Alpha 16 episodes for you guys, and I'll be very much ahead of you in the comments, so bear with me there. Hopefully I won't be missing anything too big, but anyway, I hope you're enjoying all this. Shout out to all of my supporters over here, and to you as well for watching through to the end, and I'll see you next time.